Pull up on a kid. 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 Pull up on a kid, baby. Pull up on a kid.
Good morning, Copper King.
And happy Friday, AzTeCs.
First of all, we want to start off by letting you know that we're very sorry for last week where we didn't air our show. Pauline was getting on my nerves and I don't want to fool with her last week.
It was Calvin's fault. But anyways, get back to the topic that we're supposed to talk about today.
And so first off, we're going to start off by talking about vandalism that we have had at our school this past weekend. And that those people worked very hard on their art and they were planning to have an art show this coming up week. And what do you feel about that?
I feel like you said, it was very disrespectful to the people who actually created the art pieces because they were looking forward to like showing off the showcase and everything. And I know somebody personally that was attacked. You know, he felt bad because he really worked hard on it and it didn't it's not something you can get done within like 2 minutes. So whoever did that, I just want to let you know it wasn't funny and it was shameful to you and your school.
And so with something like that, we want to remind you to be courteous, committed, helpful, and safe, and treat our school with respect. Next, we're going to talk about theater is hosting theater.
They're hosting a play. It's a director's one-man act, something like that, and it starts at 6:45 today. The tickets are $3 at the door. So just go out, support your theaters.
Okay. So third, we want to talk about AIMS testing as of next month, which is around March 15th. We want to tell you guys to prepare yourselves for your AIMS next month. We want to tell the school while people are taking their tests next month to be respectful and courteous and just not loud. Don't be loud outside of people's classrooms and stuff, because testing will be taking place. And just everything that you do here, take it seriously.
Like he said, take this AIMS testing very seriously. The teachers may tell you, some teachers may tell you it's not important, but yes it is. It reflects off our school. So if you want our school to be for people to see that it's a better educational school, then do very good on your AIMS, because that's going to reflect off of it. We might be an A school if you do good on your AIMS, who knows. And AZ Merit.
Yeah.
That is very important.
Next, we want to talk about supporting your spring sports, which is baseball, softball, track and field. And tennis also. And so supporting your spring sports is very, very is a very, very ideal thing to do. And just to let your teams know that you support them and that you're behind them for everything that they do. You never know, someone could go somewhere very far, with a sport. And let's support them and continue to.
Speaking of track and field, we have a track meet on March 2nd at Millennium.
The first track meet is March 2nd.
At Millennium.
At Millennium
in Avondale. So go out and support us. Yeah?
Yeah.
You're not fun.
Then we want to honor Black History Month. Recognize Black History Month, and this is the last week of Black History Month. We want to recognize it and thank all those who paved the way for the African American race and other races also to have equal rights. Not only that, but to just break barriers that a lot of people haven't broken before. And so we want to thank that, and a special person we want to give thanks to is a young man, Emmett Till. In 1955, he was murdered. He was murdered. And
he was beaten by a white man because he was in the store and the white man felt like he was flirting with his wife, which was the clerk. But the young boy really didn't do anything. So that night he was visiting. He asked his mom, to go visit his cousins in a different state.
Yeah.
And that night when he went,
around
that time when he went to go visit, the lady's husband and two of her brothers or friends or whatever, I don't know, but they went and they beat Emmett to death, and they tied him up and they threw him in the river.
Tied him up to a chicken fan.
And they threw him in the river after they realized that he was dead. And his mom decided to have an open casket funeral so they can see what they did to her son. And we just want to recognize that because most people really don't know the story about Emmett Till. And I mean, I learned it in, shout out to Mr. Unsworth who actually taught us it, the story of him. And I feel like more history teachers should say more about that story because it's very important.
And so we thank you for tuning in to the Real 411 with Kelvin and Polly D. And we'll see you next week, Copper Canyon. Have a great day.
Happy Friday.
The secret garden hidden within Camelback Ranch is going to be beautiful, and you will certainly regret not attending, especially the singers. Currently, the tickets are being sold for $40 for a single and $60 for a couple. Regarding any questions you may have about dress code, we are in high school and there is always a dress code. Students should always ask if they have a specific issue they need to question. Otherwise, it's a high school dance and we should always dress appropriately. The dress code is always determined by the school's administrators. If any students are unsure of the appropriateness of their dresses, we would be happy to help you determine it at any point. I would suggest talking to Mr. Miller in room 1104 or any administrator in the office prior to buying a non-refundable dress. If you would like to keep up to date on any prom information, please follow our pages on Instagram and Twitter at @CCHS__prom2K16.